serving Orlando and vicinity. This is NOAA weather radio station KIH63, the voice of the National Weather Service. This broadcast comes to you from the National Weather Service office in Melbourne, Florida, on a frequency of 162.475 MHz. A required weekly test of the NOAA Weather Radio Public Warning System is conducted each Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon and again between 6 and 8 p.m. If severe weather is expected, this test will be postponed until the following day. This is NOAA weather radio station KIH63 Orlando, broadcasting on a frequency of 162.475 MHz and serving the following counties: Orange, Lake, Osceola, Seminole, Polk, Brevard, and Volusia. Severe weather watches, warnings, and advisories for these counties and the marine area are preceded by alarm tones which activate specially built receivers. During severe weather, the routine broadcast is suspended in order to broadcast severe weather information. Broadcasts will be interrupted for immediate transmission of severe weather information as soon as it is issued. At all other times, station KIH63 will broadcast weather information in a cycle of selected products relevant to the station's broadcast coverage area. This broadcast will normally include the following products when available: the hazardous weather outlook for East Central Florida, public forecast from the short term out to 5 days, hourly weather conditions and marine reports for selected locations in and around the broadcast area, marine forecasts out to 5 days for the intracoastal and coastal waters of the East Central Florida coast from the Volusia-Brevard County line to Sebastian Inlet out to 60 nautical miles, as well as the west wall and hazards for the Gulf Stream. Daily climate information is broadcast from 5 a.m. until 8 a.m., and again from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. Civil emergency and public safety information are broadcast as it is received from local, state, and other federal agencies. If you have any questions about NOAA weather radio broadcasts, or comments regarding our services, our mailing address is National Weather Service, 421 Croton Road, Melbourne, Florida, 32935. Our telephone number is 321-255-0212. And our website address is weather.gov/Melbourne. The current time is 9:36 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This hazardous weather outlook is for East Central Florida. Day 1, tonight. Thunderstorm impact, isolated to scattered lightning storms are forecast mainly over the Atlantic waters south of Sebastian Inlet, some of which will push onshore the Treasure Coast beginning with Martin County. A threat for lightning storms will edge northward overnight, possibly reaching southern Brevard County. Primary threats will be occasional lightning strikes, along with briefly gusty winds, and moderate to heavy rainfall. Flood impact, locally heavy rainfall will be possible along portions of the coast south of the Cape, especially along the Treasure Coast of Martin, St. Lucie, and Indian River counties. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches with isolated higher amounts may occur in bands that develop and push onshore. This may produce localized road, urban, and poor drainage flooding. Never attempt to drive across a water-covered road, as the depth may be too great to allow your vehicle to cross safely. Rip current impact, a high risk of strong, life-threatening rip currents and rough surf will remain at area beaches through tonight. Marine thunderstorm gust impact, 1 or 2 brief strong lightning storms will be possible across the local coastal waters and along the coasts, mainly from near Melbourne south. A small threat exists for a storm or two to produce wind gusts to around 35 knots across the intracoastal waterway and adjacent Atlantic waters. Wind and sea impact, small craft advisories remain in effect over the Gulf Stream for seas up to 7 feet. Elsewhere, small craft should exercise caution for east to northeast winds 15 to 20 knots, and seas 4 to 6 feet. River flood impact, the St. Johns River at Astor is forecast to remain in minor flood stage through early next week. Near Geneva above Lake Harney, the St. Johns River is forecast to remain in action stage through early next week. Days 2 through 7, Sunday through Friday. Deep moisture spreading northward into early next week will allow for scattered to numerous shower and lightning storm development each afternoon and early evening. Any repeated rounds of storms or persistent rain bands will lead to the potential for locally heavy rainfall of 2 to 4 inches. This will continue the threat for temporary flooding of roadways and poor drainage areas. A moderate risk of numerous and strong life-threatening rip currents is expected to continue on Sunday and into early next week at all central Florida Atlantic beaches. Tropical storm Ian, currently over the central Caribbean Sea, is forecast to strengthen to a major hurricane as it turns northwest and north into the eastern Gulf of Mexico over the next couple of days. There remains uncertainty on the exact strength and track of this system. Residents and visitors should closely monitor the latest forecast, review hurricane plans, and check or gather their hurricane supply kit. Spotter information statement: spotter activation will not be needed tonight. However, spotters should report rainfall amounts of 3 inches or greater, or any occurrences of road or property flooding to the National Weather Service in Melbourne. The forecast for the Orlando NOAA Weather Radio listening area. Tonight, partly cloudy with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Lows in the lower 70s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 20%. Sunday, partly sunny. A slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the morning and early afternoon, then a chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 80s. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Sunday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the lower 70s. Northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Monday, partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs around 90. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of rain 50%. Monday night, considerable cloudiness with a chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms. Lows in the lower 70s. East winds around 5 miles per hour. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, mostly cloudy with showers likely and a chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the mid-80s. Chance of rain 70%. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy with showers likely and a chance of thunderstorms. Lows in the mid-70s. Chance of rain 70%. Wednesday, tropical storm conditions possible. Showers and a chance of thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 80s. Chance of rain 80%. Your weather roundup at 9 p.m. Orlando International Airport, under partly cloudy skies, temperature 79 degrees, dew point 67, humidity 66%, the wind northeast at 8 miles per hour. Pressure 29.99 inches and rising. Orlando Executive Airport, under clear skies, temperature 78 degrees, dew point 67, humidity 68%, the wind northeast at 6 miles per hour. Pressure 29.99 inches and rising. Elsewhere, Kissimmee, clear, temperature 79 degrees, wind northeast at 8 miles per hour. Winter Haven, clear, temperature 85 degrees, wind east at 9 miles per hour. Lakeland, clear, temperature 79, wind east at 8 miles per hour. Sanford, with clear skies, 76 degrees, wind northeast at 6 miles per hour. Leesburg, with clear skies, 78 degrees, wind east at 9 miles per hour. DeLand, partly cloudy, 74, calm. Daytona Beach, partly cloudy, 78, east wind at 8 miles per hour. Melbourne, partly cloudy, temperature 82 degrees, wind east at 13 miles per hour. In Stewart, mostly cloudy, 82. Ocala, clear, 77, northeast wind at 5 miles per hour. Tampa, partly cloudy, temperature 84, wind northeast at 7 miles per hour. In Jacksonville, partly cloudy, 73, wind northeast at 5 miles per hour. Miami, mostly cloudy, 81, wind variable at 3 miles per hour. Once again in Orlando, the temperature was 79 degrees, under partly cloudy skies. The latest marine reports. Scripps Buoy 4 miles east of Port Canaveral, water temperature 84, seas 4 feet with a period of 10 seconds. At the buoy 20 nautical miles east of Cape Canaveral, air temperature 82 degrees and water temperature is 86. seas 7 feet with a period of 11 seconds. At the buoy 125 nautical miles east of New Smyrna Beach, air temperature 81 and the water temperature 85, seas 5 feet with a period of 10 seconds. At the buoy 6 nautical miles northeast of Fort Pierce Inlet, water temperature 84, seas 6 feet with a period of 11 seconds. Marine forecast for the following: coastal waters from the Volusia-Brevard County line to Sebastian Inlet out to 20 nautical miles. Small craft should exercise caution. Tonight, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 4 to 6 feet with occasional seas to 7 feet. A dominant period 9 seconds. A light chop on the intracoastal waters. Slight chance of showers in the evening. Slight chance of thunderstorms. Chance of showers after midnight. Sunday, east winds 10 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet with occasional seas to 6 feet. A dominant period 9 seconds. A light chop on the intracoastal waters. Chance of showers and thunderstorms. Sunday night, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming south after midnight. Seas 3 to 4 feet with occasional seas to 5 feet. A dominant period 8 seconds. Mostly smooth on the intracoastal waters. Chance of showers and slight chance of thunderstorms. Monday, north winds 5 knots, becoming east in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A light chop on the intracoastal waters. Showers likely and chance of thunderstorms. Monday night, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Mostly smooth on the intracoastal waters. Showers likely and slight chance of thunderstorms. Tuesday, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. A light chop on the intracoastal waters. Showers and chance of thunderstorms. Tuesday night, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. A light chop on the intracoastal waters. Showers and chance of thunderstorms. Wednesday, tropical storm conditions possible. Showers and chance of thunderstorms. Wednesday night, tropical storm conditions possible. Showers likely and slight chance of thunderstorms. Thursday, tropical storm conditions possible. Showers likely and chance of thunderstorms. Marine forecast for the following: waters from the Volusia-Brevard County line to Sebastian Inlet extending from 20 to 60 nautical miles. Small craft advisory in effect until 4 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Sunday. Tonight, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 5 to 7 feet with occasional seas to 9 feet. A dominant period 8 seconds. Chance of showers and slight chance of thunderstorms. Sunday, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 5 feet with occasional seas to 6 feet. A dominant period 8 seconds. Chance of showers and thunderstorms. Sunday night, southeast winds 10 knots, becoming south after midnight. Seas 3 to 4 feet with occasional seas to 5 feet. A dominant period 8 seconds. Chance of showers and slight chance of thunderstorms. Monday, east winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Showers likely and chance of thunderstorms. Monday night, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Showers likely and slight chance of thunderstorms. Tuesday, southeast winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Showers and chance of thunderstorms. Tuesday night, east winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Showers and chance of thunderstorms. Wednesday, showers and chance of thunderstorms. Wednesday night, tropical storm conditions possible. Showers and slight chance of thunderstorms. Thursday, tropical storm conditions possible. Showers likely and chance of thunderstorms. Gulf Stream hazards. Seas 5 to 7 feet due to gusty east to northeast winds and incoming swell. The approximate location of the west wall of the Gulf Stream based on the real-time ocean forecast system as of Friday, September 23rd. 44 nautical miles east of Ponce Inlet. 30 nautical miles east of Port Canaveral. 25 nautical miles east of Sebastian Inlet, 17 nautical miles east of Fort Pierce Inlet, 9 nautical miles east of St. Lucie Inlet. Rip current risk statement for the following counties in Florida: coastal Volusia, mainland northern Brevard, mainland southern Brevard, northern Brevard Barrier Islands and southern Brevard Barrier Islands. High rip current risk now in effect through late Saturday night. What? Numerous strong, life-threatening rip currents expected along with rough surf. Where? The beaches of Volusia, Brevard, Indian River, St. Lucie and Martin counties. When? Through late Saturday night. Impacts: rip currents can sweep even the best swimmers away from shore into deeper water. Additional details: in addition, gusty north to northeast winds building down the coast will produce rough surf and a strong southward flowing longshore current along the beaches. There is a high risk of rip currents. Swimmers are strongly advised to stay out of the water until surf conditions improve. Rip currents are powerful channels of water flowing quickly away from shore, which occur most often at low spots or breaks in the sandbar and in the vicinity of structures such as jetties and piers. Heed the advice of lifeguards, beach patrol flags and signs. If caught in a rip current, relax and float. Don't swim against the current. If able, swim in a direction following the shoreline. If unable to escape, face the shore and call or wave for help. The Orlando International Climate Summary for this evening, as of 4 p.m., September 24th, 2022. Today's high temperature was 90 degrees. The normal high is 89. The record high is 98 degrees, which was set in 1919. Today's low temperature was 74 degrees. The normal low is 72. The record low is 60 degrees, which was set in 1916. No precipitation fell today, which leaves the monthly total at 9.22 inches. This is 3.95 inches above the normal amount of 5.27 inches for September. The total precipitation for the year still stands at 41.36 inches, which is 1.26 inches below normal. Sunset tonight is at 7:19 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 7:15 a.m. The Sanford Climate Summary for this evening, as of 4 p.m., September 24th, 2022. Today's high temperature was 88 degrees. The normal high is 89. The record high is 95 degrees, which was set in 2016. Today's low temperature was 73 degrees. The normal low is 72. The record low is 61 degrees, which was set in 1996. No precipitation fell today, which leaves the monthly total at 5.11 inches. This is 0.01 inches below the normal amount of 5.12 inches for September. The total precipitation for the year still stands at 39.44 inches, which is 1.05 inches below normal. Sunset tonight is at 7:19 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 7:15 a.m. River flood warning for the following counties in Florida, Lake and Volusia. Flood warning remains in effect until further notice. What? Minor flooding is occurring and minor flooding is forecast. Where? St. John's River near Astor. When? Until further notice. Impacts: at 2.8 feet, docks and boat ramps covered at Southman Fish Camp and approaching seawall at Blair's Jungle Den. Additional details: at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Saturday, the stage was 2.6 feet. Recent activity: the maximum river stage in the 24 hours ending at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time Saturday was 2.7 feet. Forecast: the river is expected to fall to 2.5 feet next Thursday morning. Flood stage is 2.3 feet. http://www.weather.gov/safety/flood. River flood warning for the following county: Polk, Florida. Flood warning remains in effect until further notice. What? Minor flooding is occurring and minor flooding is forecast. Where? Peace River at Bartow. When? Until further notice. Impacts: at 8.0 feet, private roads downstream flood. Additional details, at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time Saturday the stage was 8.3 feet. Recent activity, the maximum river stage in the 24 hours ending at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time Saturday was 8.4 feet. Forecast, the river is expected to remain steady above flood stage at 8.3 feet. Flood stage is 8.0 feet. Flood history, this crest compares to a previous crest of 8.3 feet on October 24, 1959. https www.weather.gov/safety/ flood motorists should not attempt to drive around barricades or drive cars through flooded areas. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. Additional information is available at www.weather.gov. The next statement will be issued Sunday afternoon at 12:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The latest tropical cyclone advisory, at 5 p.m., the center of post-tropical cyclone Fiona was located near latitude 48.4 north, longitude 60.5 west. The post-tropical cyclone is moving toward the northeast near 8 miles per hour. A faster north-northeast or north motion is expected through Monday. On the forecast track, the center of Fiona will move across Labrador and over the Labrador Sea late tonight and Sunday. Maximum sustained winds are near 70 miles per hour with higher gusts. Gradual weakening is expected during the next couple of days. Tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 550 miles from the center. The estimated minimum central pressure based on surface observations is 952 millibars, 28.12 inches. The latest tropical cyclone advisory, Bulletin Tropical Storm Gaston Intermediate Advisory Number 18, the National Weather Service National Hurricane Center Miami, Florida L82,022 midnight GMT Sunday, September 25th, 2022. Gaston expected to bring tropical storm conditions to the western Azores through the early morning hours. Summary of midnight GMT, information location, 38.5 and 32.8 W, about 220 Michigan, west of Fail Island in the central Azores. Maximum sustained winds, 40 miles per hour present movement, west or 280 degrees at 12 miles per hour minimum central pressure, 1002 millibars, 29.59 inches. Watches and warnings changes with this advisory, none. Summary of watches and warning in effect. A tropical storm warning is in effect for Flores and Corval in the western Azores. A tropical storm warning means that tropical storm conditions are expected somewhere within the warning area, in this case within the next 24 hours. For storm information specific to your area, please monitor products issued by your National Meteorological Service. Discussion and outlook at midnight GMT. The center of tropical storm Gaston was located near latitude 38.5 north, longitude 32.8 west. Gaston is moving toward the west near 12 miles per hour, and this general motion is expected to continue through today. A turn to the west-southwest is forecast by Monday. Maximum sustained winds are near 40 miles per hour with higher gusts. Gradual weakening is forecast over the next few days, and Gaston is expected to become a post-tropical cyclone sometime today. Tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 125 miles from the center. The estimated minimum central pressure is 1002 millibars, 29.59 inches. Hazards affecting land. Key messages for Gaston can be found in the tropical cyclone discussion under OIPS header MIAC.3 and WMO header WTNT43KNHC and on the web at hurricanes.gov/. Text MIAC.3.SHTML. When tropical storm force winds are expected in portions of the western Azores for the next several hours. See products issued by the Meteorological Service in the Azores for more information. Surf swells generated by Gaston are expected to affect portions of the Azores through this morning. These swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip current conditions. Rainfall. Gaston is expected to produce additional rainfall accumulations of 1 to 2 inches across the western and central Azores. This will result in storm total rainfall maximum up to 6 inches, which may result in landslides and areas of flooding. Next advisory, next complete advisory at 3 a.m. GMT. The latest tropical cyclone advisory at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The center of Tropical Storm Ian was located by a NOAA Hurricane Hunter surveillance aircraft near latitude 14.6 north, longitude 77.1 west. Ian is moving toward the west near 14 miles per hour, and this general motion is expected to continue through early Sunday. A turn toward the northwest and north-northwest is forecast on Sunday and Monday, followed by a northward motion on Tuesday. On the forecast track, the center of Ian is forecast to pass well southwest of Jamaica on Sunday, and pass near or west of the Cayman Islands Sunday night and early Monday. Ian will then move near or over western Cuba late Monday and emerge over the southeastern Gulf of Mexico on Tuesday. Maximum sustained winds are near 45 miles per hour with higher gusts. Significant strengthening is forecast during the next few days. Ian is forecast to become a hurricane by late Sunday and a major hurricane by late Monday or early Tuesday. Tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 60 miles from the center. Drops on data from the NOAA surveillance aircraft indicate that the minimum central pressure is 1,002 millibars, 29.59 inches. The latest tropical cyclone advisory, Bulletin Tropical Depression Hermine Advisory Number 6 National Weather Service National Hurricane Center Miami, Florida AL 102022 8 p.m. CVT Saturday, September 24, 2022 Hermine weakens to a tropical depression. Heavy rains expected to continue across the Canary Islands for another day or so. Summary of 8 p.m. CVT. Information location, 21.8 and 20.6 W, about 460 Michigan, north-northeast of the Cabo Verde Islands. Maximum sustained winds, 35 miles per hour. Present movement, north, or 360 degrees at 10 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure, 1,003 millibars, 29.62 inches. Watches and warnings. There are no coastal watches or warnings in effect. Discussion and outlook at 8 p.m. CVT. The center of Tropical Depression Hermine was located near latitude 21.8 north, longitude 20.6 west. The depression is moving toward the north near 10 miles per hour, and this motion is expected to continue during the next day or so. After the time, a turn toward the northwest is expected. Maximum sustained winds have decreased to near 35 miles per hour with higher gusts. Weakening is forecast, and Hermine is expected to become a remnant low in 8 or so. The estimated minimum central pressure is 1,003 millibars, 29.62 inches. Hazards affecting land rainfall. Hermine is expected to produce 3 to 6, 75 to 150 millimeters inches of rainfall, with localized higher amounts up to 10 inches, 250 millimeters across the Canary Islands through this weekend. This rainfall may cause some flash flooding in areas of higher terrain. Next advisory, next complete advisory at 2 a.m. CVT. Tropical weather outlook. Issued at 7:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. For the North Atlantic, Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico, active systems, the National Hurricane Center is issuing advisories on Tropical Storm Ian, located over the central Caribbean Sea, on Tropical Storm Gaston, located near the western Azores, and on Tropical Depression Hermine, located over the far eastern Atlantic. The National Hurricane Center has issued its last advisory on post-tropical cyclone Fiona, centered near the southwest coast of Newfoundland, Canada. Central tropical Atlantic, an area of low pressure located several hundred miles west of the Cabo Verde Islands, is producing only limited shower activity. Any development of this system should be slow to occur while it moves very little through the early portion of next week. Environmental conditions could become marginally more conducive for development by the middle portion of next week, when the system is forecast to begin moving slowly northward. Formation chance through 48 hours, low, 10%. Formation chance through 5 days, low, 20%.